What's good, y'all? I'm back with another video. Yo, I be forgetting that New York got a lot of gang shit going on. Like I be forgetting. It's not like Philly. Like Philly is every man for himself. Like ain't no really no gangs. It's like blocks. I guess you can try to say it's the same thing, but it's really not. Like it's not the same thing at all. But I be forgetting that New York really got like a lot of gang shit going on. Like damn, like what y'all good? I mean, hey, it is what it is. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do to survive. But I be forgetting, like, you be thinking just because it's a nice city, big city, that every city probably go crazy. Like, damn near, like, the main cities go crazy, bro. Like, 9 times out of 10. But we gonna get straight into this video. It's called The War in the Bronx, OGs versus YGs versus Sevside. Who? Like, I don't even know who the OGs and the YGs is. I heard of them. I never heard of the Sevside, but I guess I'm about to find out. Let's get straight into it.
The Bronx is a wild place. It's the borough with the most crime and is well known for gang activity. The Bronx drill sound is on the rise and is fueling the deadly war between three gangs, the OGs, the YGs, and Sevside. Let's get straight into this crazy beef. Brooklyn was getting attention for its drill scene, but the Bronx is coming with a whole new sound that's starting to make waves. K-Flock is one of the hottest rappers from the Bronx right now, racking up millions of plays on songs like Being Honest and PSA. Bronx drill may have the same bass lines and hard flow as Brooklyn and UK drill, but it has its own unique sound that's influenced by classic New York hip-hop. Most of the beats have classic samples laced in with distorted 808s that gives the music a different vibe than drill from other areas. K-Flock has been riding away with his new sound and has been building a buzz over the past few months. But his come up ain't just been all success. He also suffers from the pain and loss that comes with the street life, losing many friends to gun violence.
Come with it.
K-Flock hopped off the curb at a young age and was on the block at like 12 years old. He started rapping because of his homie Dougie B, who's also a rapper and has been featured on multiple tracks. K-Flock's first official track was a remix of the 22G song, Blicky Gang Freestyle, which he titled FTO. 22Gs then gave K-Flock a shout out in a recent interview showing love to the Bronx drill movement. In August 2021, he remixed Siggy Black's song, Dishonest, and called it Being Honest. That track quickly racked up millions of views and earned him a feature from G Herbo. There's also rumors that he recently signed a 7-figure deal and he's in a good position to take over the Bronx rap scene. But behind all of K-Flock's success is a deadly war that involves his own family members. He's from a blood set around East 187th Street in a hood known as Sevside. Sevside is made up of Mac Baller Brims and Sex Money Murder, and they cool with the Rollin' 80s Crips. Sevside beefs with other gangs in the area, including the OGs, or Original Goons, and the YGs, or Young Gunners. At first, these two was the same gang and controlled a few different projects around Cortlandt Ave.
Yo, how do gangs be like?
But one of the founders of the YG crossed over another top member, so the dudes in his hood split off to form the OGs. Today,
it's always some shit like that, bro. Somebody always betraying somebody.
Everyone. One of the YG's main rappers, named D-Thang, is K-Flock's blood cousin. The two rappers have been dissing each other back and forth. D-Thang shocked the whole hood by dropping a Chicago-style drill track called Talking Facts, where he disrespects dead ops from damn near every gang the YG's beef with. But the beef ain't start with rap. It began with multiple murders, followed by threats in music and on social media. In July 2021, a 19-year-old rapper who went by the name Ty Swish was shot in the head in the lobby of his apartment building.
Well, it don't really matter in that world.
He ran outside after getting shot, but had been hit in the eye and quickly collapsed. A family friend and her 2 kids found him unconscious outside the building. He was rushed to the hospital, but he was dead at the scene. Witnesses say the gunman fled in a dark-colored 4-door sedan, but was never identified. Friends and neighbors said Ty Swish was a good kid who never got in trouble, but he was allegedly always like murder, and they would quickly even the score for his death. A few days later, 13-year-old Jerry and Elliot.
I gotta pause. They always say every time somebody get killed or somebody get dropped, somebody always come out. They was a good kid. It was just yo. They in that shit, bro. Like I hate that. Like, yeah, they could have been cool. They could have been a good kid, but you in that shit, bro. Once you in that shit, you in it, bro. You ain't good no more. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. I hate that. Oh, he was trying to make it seem like the motherfucker's so innocent. That shit make it. Yo, I don't give a fuck where you from, what gang you from. That shit make me mad. Like I'm like, tell your folks to shut up. Like no, or tell them whoever folks to shut up. This is like, yo, stop trying to make it seem like something it wasn't, bro. Like just stand on it. Motherfucker was out there He was lacking. Like, stop trying. Oh, he was such a good. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's just me. I hate that shit so much. Like, it really bothered me. But hey, to each his own. I ain't trying to cut nobody down, but stop that shit, bro. Like, if you was out there, you was out there. I'm trying to make it seem like you just was this honor roll student or something. Like, you went to school every day. You ain't never did nothing. Like, bro, shut up, bro. I hate that. But I'm just continuing the video. There's only like a couple minutes left. But that's something that really bothered me, though. Like, it always bothered me all the time.
Traced down and killed outside the Angels Cafe in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. Jarian just graduated from junior high and was turning 14 later that month. But even though he was young, he already claimed to be from the rolling 80s Crips. He had already got arrested 8 times for robbery and assault and spent time in juvie. A friend of Jarian's said the Crips put him on when he was 10 years old and that she tried to warn him about the lifestyle, but he ain't listened. The murder was captured on surveillance footage and showed Jarian walking down the street with a friend. A black sedan is seen driving up alongside him and coming to a stop. A masked shooter then hops out and shoots at both of them. His friend ran away, but Jarian falls and then crawls into a local cafe. He got shot in the legs and the chest and was rushed to the hospital, but later pronounced dead. Police think Jarian's death was payback for killing Ty Switch. They don't know if he was the killer, but they believe he was there at the time of the murder. Just a few hours after Jarian got chipped, the ops got their revenge and a 16-year-old got killed, and police think it was a payback hit.
Like, they be young boys,
bro. A 16-year-old rapper named Rajeez was shot.
I remember this part too.
Rajeez was from the 800 YGs, and the shooting is believed to be retaliation for the murder of Jarian Elliott. Rajeez supposedly made fun of Jarian's death on social media right after it happened, and the get back was immediate. He was on his way to the studio when 2 men on scooters pulled up and started shots. The whole thing was captured on the driver's dash cam.
I gotta say something, bro. If y'all gonna be out dissing and all that, but why y'all be lacking? Like, be outside with no stress or nothing. Like, but be all on the net talking crazy. But go outside, you ain't got no gun or nothing. You super lacking by yourself. Where do that make sense at, yo? Like, somebody explain that to me, bro. It don't make sense. If I know I'm in some shit and I'm on the internet talking crazy, I'm gonna have that thing on me. Like, at all time, I'm gonna be on my P's. I ain't gonna be walking down the street fried. No, like, I'm gonna be on my P's and my Q's. And I'm not trying to say like you can be untouchable, because it's not possible. But it's ways to prevent shit. Like, it's ways to, you know what I'm saying, to maneuver. Like, motherfuckers just be lacking crazy. Like I ain't trying to tear nobody down for they folks, but a lot of shit just be dumb, bro. Like, y'all be doing like idiotic shit and then get dropped because you wasn't thinking, or you think you cool walking down the street by yourself, knowing motherfuckers out to get you. Like, motherfuckers really like that. Like, and it's crazy because some kids don't even be like that. They just be doing what they gotta do, getting in that shit and for protection, or think because it's cool, and then end up getting killed or some other shit because you thought it was a game. Like, no, bro. Like, if you gonna be in that shit, bro, make sure you on your toes, bro. All 10, not 9, not 8, not 7, 10. All 10 of them things. If you got 10 toes, that's just my perspective, my mindset with it. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. But I'm gonna continue the video.
On social media, the rapper got shot once before, but survived. His mom said he was trying to turn his life around and was focusing on his music career, but he didn't get that chance and instead became another casualty in this deadly war. But the case is still active and they both minors, so there ain't too much public info available. With so many deaths on all sides, the beef between the YGs, OGs, and Sevside was really heating up. On August 16th, K-Flock dropped the track Is You Ready?, where he disses multiple rival rappers, including his own cousin, D-Thang. In the first verse, he says, "Boy, ask my ops, it could get ugly. I could do shh, like Ice did Sonny." This is referring to the classic film, Paid in Full. In the movie, Mick, one of the main characters played by Mekhi Phifer, has a younger brother who gets kidnapped for ransom. Mitch tries to get the money, but he gets killed by Rico, played by Cameron, who steals the drugs to pay Sonny's ransom. Sonny gets killed.
They got his shit blown right off, dummy.
He was set up by his own uncle, Ice, who was mad at Mitch for kicking him out of the house. So in this bar, K-Flock sends a shot directly to his own cousin, D-Thang, and lets him know he's not above setting him up. The song was big in New York and even got played on Hot 97. So you can probably guess how the ops felt about this. D-Thang quickly hopped on social media and gave his thoughts on the bar, saying, Can't wait to see Auntie now. A few weeks later, another Rollin' 80s member who was affiliated with K Flock got murdered broad day.
What, that's not on his nose, bro?
The
Damn, right there
16-year-old
nose.
rapper Nas Rolla. He was killed after 2 men hopped out of a Honda Accord and popped him in the head and chest in Sevside's hood. Police said that Nas Rolla had a long criminal history and got arrested 18 times already, including 10 felonies dating back to May 2017. He was recently arrested for gun possession and was fighting 3 other open gun cases. After his death, D-Thing would hop on Instagram and sneak diss Nas Rolla, who was his cousin K Flock's right-hand man, suggesting he might have got set up. Right around the same time Nas Rolla was killed, D-Thing dropped Talk Facts, which is pretty much the Bronx version of Who I Smoke, where he disses all his ops, both alive and dead. On the track, he samples the song Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier and throws a sub at a different op in almost every bar. Some disses include Dougie got shot, but he's still in recovery, sending shots at K Flock's homie, Dougie B. He also says, come on CJ, you see me when I ain't see you. You ain't even make a move, so how the when you see me, you gon' shoot. In this bar, he takes shots at another rival rapper from Portland who dissed D-Thing on the track Kidnap Who after D-Thing said he was gonna kidnap Booba Savage, who was also featured on the track. Later he raps, Jiggy Man, aka Shot Ek, dumbass got hit. That's word on my mother, they never do shit. Here, he's talking about a rapper named Shot Ek, who's from the OGs and known to go by the name Jiggy Man. So, it looks like Bronx drill is following the same pattern as Chicago and the UK. Rappers diss each other in songs and follow it up with real violence.
Spazzing, bro. Like,
is that a lot of them are under 18?
I'm gonna start reacting to these songs. Yo,
they don't fully understand the consequences that come with the lifestyle they live in. Hopefully, they're paying attention.
But out there, they be stabbing niggas a lot.
They pull it down
poking niggas the fuck up.
But with so many lives lost on board.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no end. Ain't gonna be no dent. I hate what it ain't gonna be no end. Too many niggas got killed. What you mean? What end? Oh, somebody killed my folks. Ain't no end. Ain't no end. I'm not gonna stop talking. Get you. That's just what it is. But that was the end of the you mean. Like I said before, parents need to start going there like, oh, you're such a good kid. Shut up. You know what your son was doing. Your son knew what he was doing. His folks know what he was doing. He was out there. That's the life he chose. Shit happens, bro. That's why you gotta stay. I feel like you just gotta stay on your toes, bro. Cause y'all, the way people be getting killed, it just be dumb. Like you got caught walking down the street. What are you? What are you walking down the street for, bro? At this time of night, knowing you got niggas on your head, bro, and then don't be having nothing on you, like that. Like to me, that don't make no sense, bro. I'm sorry, it just don't. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but the truth gonna hurt, bro. That don't make no sense. But I'm gonna stop. You mean that wasn't the video. I already do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. More of this shit to come because I like this shit. But I'm out.